I think I'm cooked.
There's free food and everything. Yeah. You want like good.
What is good, my beautiful people? My name is Techman Kim. I'm a first-year medical student, almost about to be a second-year medical student because I have 3 weeks left of my first year of medical school left. Super excited, but this last month is crazy because we got an exam every week. I have like 4 or 5 exams, got projects due, a lot is going on, and yeah, I just wanted to take you guys along a journey with me through this week. This exam that I have at the end of this week is going to be on metabolism. And all you bio people out there and chem people, you guys know how much we all hate the Krebs cycle, glycolysis, gluconeogenesis. Well, imagine that on steroids, on top of all the other diseases, bugs, and drugs that we have to learn. So if you're ready for that, buckle up and let's get it. Chewbacca and Bruno Mars is crazy. It's so cute and scary.
Yeah, I know.
He's so big.
He's so big.
Smile. What I got for David from Choices.
Yeah, this saves me $2.50 for a box of 48 at Walmart. The money can go to like something else.
Is this where our tuition money's going? Spoons.
Yeah.
I got chicken, dude. I got a chicken like soup for the first time.
You're not hungry?
No, I am hungry.
Oh.
I'm always hungry.
Yeah, well, soup, I never feel full.
I mean, me neither. Which is why I got two of the cracker things.
That will not make you feel full,
I don't know. No, no,
Stupid.
no. All right. 24-year-old woman, ED, severe stabbing pain in the center of her chest. Get an EKG on that jaunt. She has an intellectual disability. Anxious, diaphoretic. She's tall. Is that really relevant? On eye examination, her lenses.
Actually, it is.
Why? Oh, like if she has like Marfan?
Yeah, but look at the C. Between you and me.
Oh, shoot. Hold on. On eye examination, her lenses are displaced downward and inward. What the frick? EKG shows STS.
Like this.
So it's a STEMI? She's having a heart attack.
Yeah. It's a STEMI, or what else could it be?
Like a what? Like a CAD?
No.
Look at that, I don't know.
Vasospastic angina. Remember that has the ST elevations gone? Completely gone. That's crazy, dude.
I don't know what that is.
Here, I got you.
I did at one point in my life.
Did you?
That's a real question.
This.
I
Yeah.
said CAD.
But you didn't think.
Yeah,
it was
I mean,
that
yeah, I didn't know
CAD. You
exactly.
probably
No,
thought it was.
I knew it was a CAD. I just didn't know what type. I don't know that much, but I knew CADs can. Yeah, that's right.
I
Hey,
don't know.
folks.
Nah, that's like a loophole.
Listen, it's
That's
not a loophole. It's the answer. I don't know
Nah,
what
the
you want.
answer is angina. CAD involves a lot of different.
You know what's really
things.
funny? You probably knew it was Angela, but you didn't know it was a CAD.
I didn't. That's right. I didn't. All right, so we going to do it. It's probably
There's no
Marfan.
way it's Marfan.
Oh.
It's not. Okay, well, what the hell is this? Yeah, hell
Oh.
no. Skip the question. Is hemoglobin literally heme and a globin combined? I feel stupid. Hold on.
I don't know what you look that up.
Oh!
How did you
That
not
makes
know
sense.
that? Why did you think it was called hemoglobin?
Because it's just called hemoglobin. Well, I never think about it. Oh, so wait, what's globin? Is that just the
It's
protein part?
Yeah.
I knew that.
Yeah, okay. That's crazy.
Alright. So I finished up studying today. Well, I didn't finish studying. You're never done studying. I finished studying at school today because I have a meeting for something called like journal club. We're practicing presentations, so I'm heading home now, and it started raining. Good thing I have my umbrella. I will say that I am starving at the moment, and it's Cinco de Mayo, so they have free chips and queso at Chipotle, which is calling my name. But I can't pick it up because I'm gonna be late to the meeting if I do that. So I'm gonna head over, do the meeting first, then pick up some Chipotle. Yeah, and then finish studying. While answering questions, I think something that I realized is now that I'm ending my first year, I'm getting comfortable not being comfortable. I think that's the best way to put it. Like, if you asked me to just start saying things about medical things related to my exam, I cannot tell you a single thing. But if the question shows up and I'm giving some context clues, it just clicks. And I think that's the mindset of a doctor too. It's like you just kind of keep listening and you keep picking up different clues and hints, and then out of nowhere you're like, oh, it's starting to make sense. The pieces of the puzzle are starting to click. It's a very different way of thinking from undergrad, and there's really no way to explain this or teach this to someone unless you really go through this process, I feel like. Yeah, but it's really interesting to see how my brain's working. I've also recently been doing some practice questions for step 1 prep. So essentially I'm just doing some practice questions from like months and months ago. The stuff that I learned way back at the beginning of like my first year. And surprisingly, I got some right, and it just like clicked for me. And I didn't think I would remember much, but I actually realized I remember way more than I thought. Does anyone else like the smell of rain? It like smells like wet plants and flowers. I don't know. I love the sound of rain. I love the smell of rain. A lot of people don't like how like gray and depressing that it may look. But to me, it's very just peaceful. It smells fresh. It smells clean. Look at these flowers. That's pretty. Just got out of a 2-hour meeting and I got out of the shower. I needed that, but I'm so tired. It is 7:35 p.m. and I need to start studying again. And I got Chipotle today because today was Cinco de Mayo, so I was like, oh, there's free chips and queso. I got scammed. Okay? The free chips and queso only exists if you purchase in-app. And for some reason, if you purchase in-app, they give you less. You have to like kind of stare and be like, if you're present at Chipotle, they give you more in theory than if you were to order it online, from my personal experience. So, didn't get chips and queso, but I did get Chipotle. Yeah, time to just get some late night studying done and do it again tomorrow. I finished studying metabolism, vitamins today. What else did I do? And then tomorrow, hopefully I can start on GI. They dropped the test breakdown, and it's always so weird, but I think like a third to half our exam is going to be on diabetes, which honestly I called it because diabetes is so common. Jesus, I'm tired. Oh, okay. Enough. Come on, pull yourself together. So we got today's Wednesday. We got today and tomorrow left to study. I finished all my content review yesterday. I think I straight grinded like 8 hours, like hardcore grinded. Like I wasn't like on my phone. And wow, I'm so exhausted. But today we gotta do some practice problems, hopefully click everything in. I'm starting to forget the stuff that I studied towards the beginning. Yeah, but hopefully I'll remember it somehow. It'll just kind of pop up. In med school, a lot of it is no longer recall. Recall is out the door. It's all about recognition. I see the question and hopefully I'll recognize something on that page because there help me God. Oh, also, do you guys like this jacket I got? Look at the back. Ooh. I thrifted it and it's kind of cute. Enough wasting time, let's go study. The weather is so good now. It's like perfectly not hot, but not cold. It'd be a little bit better if there was a slight breeze, but honestly, this is just, the weather's so good right now. I feel like I've been stuck in this like blizzard for like years. But unfortunately, I think this good weather only lasts like a month or two, and then it gets like really hot. So, gotta enjoy it while you can. Hello.
I don't think it's the nerve.
Listen, bro, it's just a guess at this point. Just click and move on.
Alright, well, there's technically another one under here that has that. But I guess it's the illegal nerve.
Getting lunch at Choices. Let's see what they got today. Can I get the peri peri chicken? Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. I genuinely think I've eaten this peri peri like every day. Whenever I come here, this is the only thing I can eat. And I'm not getting bored of it. And I'm waiting for the day I do get bored of it because I will eventually, but I really hope I don't soon.
You really have not been studying a lot.
There's free food in ME100.
Yeah, if you want
like
to
good
lunch.
food and drinks.
Yeah. Say no more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, nice try.
Oh. One drink in hand.
Why do you gotta play better?
Why
do you gotta play better with one drink in hand?
Alright,
can you put that down? That's right.
Dude,
A little party gift. You
I got
Lyme
hit.
disease.
But it's,
Get that Lyme
it looks like
disease.
the Lyme disease. What is it?
The bullseye rash?
Yeah, bullseye rash.
Yeah.
Alright, got back. I low-key had to take a shower because I was going way too hard playing ping pong. So, but after you take a shower, I feel like I have to gamble because I either feel really awake or feel really sleepy. And I think at the moment I feel kind of sleepy. I also need a haircut. My hair is getting so long. Yeah, I still have some studying left to do. Let's see what I have left. I think I need to do the bugs that cause diarrhea and bugs that cause stomach aches. And then I have to do like a actual practice exam. Come on. Just got 3 weeks. 3 weeks until school's over. Oh, also I told everyone about the free food in the lounge. I feel like med students are like a bunch of like, med schools are like bees. We like swarm to free food. You hear free food, it's over. It's gone in like 2 seconds. Let's get some study done. So I think I'm gonna take a quick study break. There's supposed to be like tulips that are in full bloom right now at the park. They look really cool, so I'm gonna go check them out.
finished studying for today. I took like an actual practice test and I realized that a lot of stuff I've been studying and a lot of practice questions I've been doing up until this point is different from what I might get tested on exam day. And mind you, it is 12:25 a.m. Which means I literally have a day left. And I feel like every single time I go into an exam week, I'm always learning the most the day or the night before the exam. So I don't know. Hey, we make it out somehow. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow. All right, so it's the night before the exam. I'm going through all my notes right now, and honestly, I think I'm just really burnt. It doesn't help knowing the fact that my summer break is coming up in like 2-3 weeks, and I've just been burnt. Like the year went by so fast, and like I just need a break, like a legitimate break. It's okay. Pushing through. I'm reviewing all my notes one more time. That's what I like to do right before the exam. I go through all my notes at least once. And yeah, I wanted to film more this week, but it's just with the burnout and then also just the amount of content I've been studying, it's been on and off, so I apologize for that. But I'm gonna finish up studying my notes and hopefully try to get some sleep in. Wish me luck.
All right, I'm cutting it close more and more every exam. So I'm gonna go take my exam and I'll catch you guys after. Peace. And we're back. I look rough. It is raining outside and I got myself some Buffalo Wild Wings to celebrate. But oh man, these past couple of weeks have just been so slow and I'm getting burnt out. But my first year of medical school is going to be done after my next exam, which is honestly unreal. Like, I can't imagine that time can go by so fast and so slow at the same time. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking to the end of this video as always. I love you guys so much. And if you have anything you want to comment or if you want me to react to or answer any questions you have, feel free to put them down in the comments down below. And if you want to stick around, hit the subscribe button. Until next time.
Can't stop overnight. Can't stop when your heart is on the line.
You guys still here? We got a question today. So the question says, I am genuinely curious, should we really study our lectures in an up-to-date way with our professors? Because I honestly feel like it's impossible to do that in med school. There's always something left to study, and I feel so guilty and unmotivated when I'm behind any specific subject or module. I can relate, and I think every med student can relate. When you're in med school, the problem is there's so much information that it's not possible to honestly memorize or learn everything. In the beginning of med school, I think the biggest battle I had was, do I want to learn like this or do I want to learn like this? And let me explain what that means. I can memorize as many things as possible, but if I do that with the time restraint that I'm given, I can't really understand it in depth. Or should I go like this, which means I don't learn as many things, but I learn really well certain topics that I think are going to be very important on the exam. And I have this battle between this, and do I do a little mixture of both and finding that balance for these exams? And I think I have found that balance. And so this is what I do for my studying, because at the end of the day, even with my study strategy that I am implementing now, I can't ever get everything. It's just not possible. So what I do is first, I at least look at everything once, right? Like I look at every single thing on the lecture slides, I look through the lecture notes, and I go through and I at least screen everything at least once. Then what I do after that is then I go back and I start to relearn specific topics more in depth. I try to understand the bigger picture of things. Like for example, like when it comes to diabetes, right? I try to understand the big picture of diabetes, why certain things happen in certain ways in clinical settings, all that stuff. I get a big overarching picture. And then my third time through my content, what I do is I do practice problems. And the practice problems will pinpoint material that I don't really understand that I thought I understood. or it pinpoints small details. I'm like, oh, I totally forgot about that. And I just do as many practice problems as I can to get as many points that I don't actually know, and then I take my exams. And it's been working out for me. And I think it's, it's unsettling still, because you go into exam knowing you don't know many things while at the same time knowing a lot. And that feeling never goes away. I think you just get used to it. And honestly, it just works somehow. I'm still passing. So yeah, I think, feeling guilty and unmotivated because there's just such an overwhelming amount of content is totally relatable, and it's totally valid. I think it's easier to kind of think, at least how I think about it is like, medicine is a long-term learning career, and it's honestly a blessing. And instead of trying to think of it as a battle or something that we feel guilty about, I think we should think of it more as something we can find pleasure in, and a gift, honestly. Don't feel too burdened. We have so much time to constantly be learning, and that's what we're going to be doing even after we get into, residency, after we become doctors. We're constantly going to have this feeling of there's so much more to learn. I think we should be in a more mindset of enjoying this process instead of something we need to fight. Just my thoughts on it. Thanks for asking questions. See you guys next time. Peace.